Queen gets back to work just 4 days after heartbreaking loss of Prince Philip. The Queen has made a return to royal duties, just days after Prince Philip passed away. The Duke of Edinburgh passed away peacefully at Windsor Castle at the age of 99 on Friday. But the ever-dutiful Queen Elizabeth II has returned to royal duties to mark the retirement of her household's most senior official. Today, the Queen hosted a ceremony as the Earl Peel formally stood down as Lord Chamberlain. It is believed the Earl Peel had overseen arrangements for the Duke's funeral, which take place on Saturday. He handed the responsibility to his successor, former MI5 spy chief Baron Parker. The Lord Chamberlain's office looks after the practical side of the day and oversees all senior appointments in the household. The Lord Chamberlain is the channel of communication between the monarch and the House of Lords. During the official engagement, the Queen accepted her former aide's wand and insignia of office. The official engagement was recorded in the court circular, the list of events attended by the Queen and her family. It read, "The Earl Peel had an audience of the Queen today, delivered up his wand and insignia of office as Lord Chamberlain and the badge of Chancellor of the Royal Victorian Order, and took leave upon relinquishing his appointments as Lord Chamberlain, when Her Majesty invested him with the Royal Victorian chain." Over the weekend, the monarchy and their households announced they would observe 2 weeks of royal mourning. Members of the firm would continue to undertake engagements appropriate to the circumstances. Princess Anne took part in her first royal event since the death of her father when she joined the Royal College of Emergency Medicine's spring conference. Prince William also pledged to uphold his grandfather's wishes and support the Queen and get on with the job. Following Philip's death, a statement from Buckingham Palace read, "It is with deep sorrow that Her Majesty the Queen announces the death of her beloved husband, His Royal Highness the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. His Royal Highness passed away peacefully this morning at Windsor Castle. Further announcements will be made in due course." The royal family join with people around the world in mourning his loss. Speaking from his house in Highgrove, Prince Charles paid tribute to his father and said, "My dear Papa was a very special person who I think above all else would have been amazed by the reaction and the touching things that have been said about him, and from that point of view we are, my family, deeply grateful for all that. It will sustain us in this particular loss and at this particularly sad time." Princess Anne also said, "You know it's going to happen, but you are never really ready. My father has been my teacher, my supporter and my critic, but mostly it is his example of a life well lived and service freely given that I most wanted to emulate." Prince Philip's funeral will take place at 3 p.m. on Saturday, April 17th. The ceremony will be held at St. George's Chapel, on the grounds of Windsor Castle, and will be televised. Due to coronavirus restrictions, just 30 people will be allowed to attend, socially distanced. The list of guests has not yet been announced, though it has been confirmed Prince Harry, who flew back to the UK, will attend. It is with deep sorrow that Her Majesty the Queen announces the death of her beloved husband, His Royal Highness the Prince Philip. St. George's Chapel, on the grounds of Windsor Castle, and will be televised. Due to coronavirus restrictions, just 30 people will be allowed to attend, socially distanced. The list of guests has not yet been announced, though it has been confirmed Prince Harry, who flew back to the UK, will attend.